Hello and good day to you all. This is your girl Imani back again with another video. And you're watching Secrets with Your Sister on Sunday. And I'm who? Harlab 12, a.k.a. Imani. I already told you. What are you doing? It's Swyss. So what's happening, y'all? Today's video is going to be a little bit different, but it's still a tip. So stay tuned. So as y'all know, I have children. Just to go ahead and put a disclaimer right here, I have children. You're going to hear them in this video. In honor of Black History Month, today's tips are going to be ways that you can celebrate Black History Month. I have my screen behind me with my notes on it. So if you see me look over there, you know why I'm looking over there. Okay. So I have a bare face today with a little gloss. It's pimple season for me right now. I have multi combination skin. So listen, I'm struggling. So nothing's on my face but a little gloss. A bare face with a little gloss. Black History Month tip number 1, highlight the works and the lives of other people aside from the common history that you know and has been beaten into your brain about what Black history is and who Black people are. Do your research. I always tell people that. Do your research. You might find something. Number 2, if you're going to celebrate Black History Month, let's not do this just commercially. You know what I'm saying? Black History Month, a lot of people, they shop Black all month long, and that's beautiful, but you should be shopping Black all year long. Let's be real, please. But if you're going to do it to where you're commercializing it, make sure that you're looking at the injustices that are present currently, and make sure that you're not just holding up your Black fist with your Black shirt, because we really don't need you. We don't need you. If you're just going to put on a shirt and hold up a fist, we don't need you to celebrate. It's number 3. Be thoughtful of other people, because a lot of people don't like to associate themselves with the term Black. That's why I always say Black and brown. Black History Month is for Black and brown people, because a lot of us have roots that diverge, right? So you have all these sectors in the world now. You have like Pan-Africanism, you have ADOS, you have Caribbeans, you have this culture of Africans that don't want to be associated with African Americans, if that's what they choose to call themselves. You have all these different mixtures, right? So you just want to be thoughtful and mindful of what people are celebrating and how they choose to celebrate. I know that sounds weird, but people of color are not the same. And I think that people have to understand that. Yes, we all celebrate Black History Month, but we celebrate in different ways. So just understand that. Be mindful, please. Thank you. Just because you're another race doesn't mean you can't celebrate. Okay. And I'm going to forewarn you, do not, I repeat, do not do what these other companies did, was just try to serve somebody fried chicken and watermelon. You would think that I wouldn't have to say that, but I do have to say that in 2022 because people have no sense. I mean, none, absolutely none, no sense at all. All right, here's my last tip that I'm going to give. So when you make an effort, right, and you're not a part of our community and you want to be a part of our community, just ask. I'd rather you ask than you assume, right? Ask, don't assume what we doing, because you may or may not be able to participate in the event that we have. So just ask. That's all. Just ask. The one thing that I do every year for Black History Month is I donate to an HBCU. Last year I donated to Claflin University, and this year I think I'm going to donate to Brown University. I haven't decided yet. But I always give back to my community in some way or form, because I feel like it is important to thrive. One of my cousins, she actually goes to Howard University, and I'm not sure if I want to donate to that institution or not, I think that they already have a lot of money. So I want to give to a community that may not have it. Claflin University was in my hometown. There's also a few others, so I might just give back to my state. If you hear the knocking or the scratching, that's my 1-year-old. So look, in honor and light of Black History Month, if you have a Black History Month museum or you have a Black History Month themed vocation, go to it, participate, pay the money, go to it, do it, because you never know what you might find. Some of the stuff is going to be repetitive, and others of the stuff you're going to, have a new presence about. My final tip is to teach your children. So many people have children who identify as Black or identify as brown people, and they do not know their history. And the only time that they get their history is in a school setting, which they have watered down and diluted. So please, 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 I beg you, in honor of Black History Month and in honor of all the people who have fought and died for the rights that we currently have, even though it seems like we don't have a lot of rights right now. We're not going to talk about that on this episode. Please, 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 please do your history, know who you are, watch movies, documentaries, watch items that are going to give you the real and not the fake. Do your own research as a parent so that when you're teaching your children, they know exactly what it is and they know exactly what it ain't. Thank y'all for this time. I'm sorry the video was kind of short today, but we got stuff to do and I have to go to work at 5 tonight. So peace, love, light, blessings, wealth, prosperity, but most of all, positivity and health. Peace. Okay, one last thing before I go, because I think it's important that people know, or I might put this at the beginning of the video. I'm not sure. So listen, I have a positive channel, right? And I have children. And I'm going to just give a disclaimer here. Everything is not always roses. And the people who tell you that it is, they're lying to you. But they want to feature the great things about them. They want to feature the goodness about them. They're not going to show you their struggles. And they shouldn't. And the reason why they shouldn't is because giving you their business isn't your business. And if someone is on a camera and they choose to share with you what they're going through, be appreciative. Be mindful that they're human. I think that we try to glorify people and put them on pedestals when they crap like you do, they pee like you do, they eat like you do, they sleep like you do, they get tired like you do. They just aren't showing it to you. Does that make sense? So the reality is anxiety, depression, lack of motivation, those things happen to everyone. But there are people who have discipline and who have the willpower to not let those emotions overtake them entirely. Last week, well, this week still, earlier in the week, like Sunday, Monday, Tuesday of last week, I just wasn't feeling it. I didn't cook, I didn't clean, I didn't work on the projects that I normally work on. It was a lot. I think it was because of something outside of me, and it latched onto me because I didn't like the criticism that I received. So learning how to take criticism is important, and learning how to separate criticism from yourself is also important. I think people forget that just because someone's giving you information doesn't mean it all is associated with you. And also, just because someone is giving you something and you think that they're trying to help you, sometimes people project how they feel about themselves onto you. So you have to separate what's for you and what's not for you. I think I did a video on this a couple of weeks ago saying that chew the meat and spit out the bones. Obviously, most people, when they criticize you, they want you to be better at the end of it. But there are some people who are criticizing just to criticize. They don't want you to be any better. They don't have any intentions for you. They just dump on you. So you have to understand the difference. But yeah, I just wanted to come on here and tell you guys like anxiety, depression, lack of motivation, um, lack of wanting to get out of the bed. It's a real thing. And if anyone tells you that they don't have trouble doing one of those things, or that they don't have trouble going through life, they're lying to you. And I'm sorry that they're lying to you. But I'm going to tell you the truth. And the truth is, we all struggle. It's just how you wear your struggle. Okay. So some people wear tank tops, some people wear jackets, some people bare naked. Some people wear bikinis, other people wear cloaks, some people wear ponchos. So I mean, hey, hey, we wear it differently, okay? So you just have to do the same. But be mindful that there are people who will see your weakness as a weakness and then prey on you. You don't want that. The best advice that I can give is go through the motions. There may be days where you're not motivated, but you know you have a goal to get to, right? So I'm losing weight. I'm doing good. I'm feeling good. I mean, I'm better most days, but there's like some days, like 4 or 5 days out of the month, I'm like, I don't want to do this no more. I don't feel like doing it. I don't know why I'm doing this. Soft. I'd be lashing out sometimes, and then I have to go back and apologize to people. And so you have to be mindful. And that's why I talk about emotional intelligence in my last video. So you just have to be mindful of what you're doing and how you're doing it. But, anyways, y'all, I have to get back to my family. Happy Valentine's Day. If I hadn't said that, I don't think I said that in the previous video, but I just wanted to make sure that you guys were aware that it is Black History Month. We celebrate all month long, and we might just celebrate till March 14th. Hey, an extension, because you know y'all tried to jip us by minus in 2 days, but we okay because we got the whole year to celebrate. Anyway.